So, I mean, from the time we got there, I was telling Fetam and Julia that we never got time to feel like, yo, we miss South Africa. It was just something happening after something else, that we were like, when, you know, we were always looking forward for the next minute, the next moment. And I'd like to thank you, Natalia. Even the trip that we took around Russia. Russia is a beautiful, beautiful country. Yo, we enjoyed it. Everyone was saying on my picture that I can see you enjoying. Even people that left APL Go started putting photos of APL Go on their statuses, and we were laughing at the airport that, look, they're thinking of coming back. They think of coming back. The event was amazing. I'm not gonna miss any event. Was mind-blowing. Sergio, you know, his magic tricks. When he talks, you have to listen. When he talks, he inspires you. When he talks, he just wants you to be your best. So we are being motivated after being motivated. It was nice to see how big the company is, how people love APL Go. I'm thinking if I was there and I said something bad about APL Go, I'd be dead. I would not walk out that room because everybody just loved APL Go there. So I wish more people had come because I am excited. I'm tired, but I've been awake from 6 o'clock working. I've been working, trying to motivate the team, trying to make them feel what I am feeling inside. You know, I think I walked away. Now APL Go is a part of me. It's in my blood. It's who I am. I just want to grow the APL Go family. But for now, I think, yeah, we can go to the next person. But guys, it was an amazing experience. Any trip that we come against, let's work very, 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 very hard to all be part of the trip. Let's all go there. And I promise you won't come back being the same person. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Lerato. Tell me, please, what did you like most about the event? Maybe some tricks on the stage, maybe some words from our president. What did you remember more, like, made you exciting?
I think for me, it was hearing from the person that we you know, hearing him speak about the business, hearing him tell us how to make that million, and hearing him tell us what his dreams are about the business. You can only go so far, but you need to hear that your leader, where's your leader going, and know that you are on the same page. And I realized that we are on the same page. So when he got up and he started telling us about his dream for APL Go, where he wants APL Go to go next year, how he wants everybody to make it, and him teaching. Imagine learning from the person that made millions in his at the age of 21. So he was basically teaching us what he did, what we should do, how we should do it, you know. And it was amazing. Even though it wasn't in his language, I felt like I was learning everything, even though it was being translated. We walked away with notes. I know Refilo had 10 pages, I'm kidding Refilo, of notes there. But for me, yeah, everything else was nice, but we just wanted to learn the knowledge. I think we walked away with knowledge.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who is next? Thank you, Lerato. Thank you. You know, this is priceless, what they are talking. This is priceless. It's not only event. These are our meetings in the evening. These are our breakfasts together in the morning. This is priceless. When we can share our feelings, it's really priceless. When our president is talking about his dreams and how many millionaires per month with $1 million per month paycheck he wants to see on the stage with him. So this is priceless because he showed us how to make it. He showed us the right way. I could not sleep, and every day I was thinking about his words because, you know, before I've heard the same from him, but it was not, I think, in the right time. But this time, together with the team, I was a little bit shocked because I understood one thing for myself, that when we are speaking about duplication, it's not only duplication in our team. It means also, just a second, please, let me, just a second. Okay. When we are speaking about duplication, it's not only about duplication in our team. This is, first of all, duplication of our president, because he's a networker. and he knows how to do it in the right way. He created the business system for us to duplicate. And when he is speaking, you know, every time I ask myself, what in this case, what our president will do? What did he say during his training? What should we do? Connection is good, I hope. What should we do? So it's important. Who is the next? Fetsang. I hear the voices. Maybe you will be the next.
Okay, that's my child next to me. But anyway, I will talk. I think for me, the event was more. Wait. The event was more emotional in such a way that I realized. Just hold on. I need her to leave me because she's gonna make noise.
Okay, no problem. No problem, no problem. Who is next? I think Fitsang is a little bit busy. Victoria, if you prepared your speech in English, you are free to start. Если ты на английском, то можешь начинать.
Пока на английском не могу, но постараюсь говорить простыми словами. Наташ, можешь переводить, буду коротко.
Victoria would like to express her feelings. She will speak in Russian and I will translate.
Дорогие мои друзья, я вам сегодня уже писала, что я очень вам благодарна за наше знакомство.
I already wrote in the group today that I really appreciate that we met each other.
За время, проведенное вместе, за те эмоции,
all the emotions.
За то, что я смогла дать вам, а вы дали мне, за то, что я получила от вас.
Because the most important what Victoria have received from you.
Сейчас Наталья только что говорила, что когда там про дупликацию, то ли она есть, то ли нет, то мы все повторяем президента, и он знает, что самое лучшее для нас. Даже я это поняла, когда она говорила по-английски.
You know, I was speaking in English, but Victoria told what I told about duplication of our president. That's right. She understood every word.
В свое время я начинала, получилось так, что у Наташи сейчас повторяются какие-то моменты, которые мы с ней проходили раньше. И у вас будет точно так же.
You know, it's very interesting, but we have duplication in everything. Victoria and me in our team, someone earlier, someone later, but everything what is going on in our team, this is a duplication.
Я сейчас нахожусь в представительстве компании в Узбекистане в городе Ташкенте.
Victoria is now in Uzbekistan country, in the capital of this country, Tashkent, in the representative office of APL Go.
Я прилетела 12 часов назад, ночью, еще практически не спала.
She landed just 12 hours ago this night. She didn't sleep yet.
Но наш бизнес строится так, что нам спать некогда.
But we have such business that we have no time to sleep. Hashtag no sleep.
Эмоции, которые есть внутри, хочется передать своим партнерам.
The emotions we have inside, we want to transfer to our partners, to share it.
Представьте мощь нашей компании, когда я сейчас с вами разговариваю, вы находитесь на другом континенте, в Африке, и через полчаса буквально начнется такой же постпромоушен в Узбекистане, в Азии.
You know what is interesting? We are all in Zoom and we are in different parts of the world. This is the power of network marketing. This is the power of our company. You are on the different continent. You're in Africa. Me, myself, I am in Moldova. Victoria is in Uzbekistan. This is Asia. So, and in half an hour, there will be the next post promotion in Uzbekistan.
Я хочу вам сказать, что те, кто был на нашем событии, увидели, насколько компания сильная, сколько она может дать нам, насколько президент, его супруга Ольга Куликова готовы нам давать, в нас вкладываться и менять жизнь людей во всем мире. Переводи, как знаешь.
You know, those people who visited this crazy, so to say, event, they can confirm how the company is powerful. And our leaders, main leaders, Mr. Kulikov and his wife, Olga Kulikova, they are ready to invest in us. They are ready to create leaders. They are ready to help us to be financially independent and so on. So those people who really been during this event, they can confirm how big hearts they have.
Я вам всем от всей души желаю быть сильными, быть преданными, перешагивать через все препятствия, которые, возможно, у вас будут. Огромных вам команд, больших успехов!
Victoria would like to wish you to be strong. Do not see obstacles, just be successful. And from our side, of course, everyone from the upline, we will help you.
Я люблю вас и обещаю, что в следующую нашу встречу будем говорить на английском.
Please tell it. Скажи на английском. She said, I love you and promise you next our meeting, we will speak in English. A few words in English, Victoria.
We will speak in English. Леседи and Лерата я обещала показать свою кошку. В офис ее не привезла, но на следующей встрече я обязательно покажу им кошку, которой 23 года, которая на леденцах. Успехов вам!
Lerato, Lesejo, Lesedi, Victoria promised you to show a cat. She's 23 years old. So next time she will show, because now she's in the representative office. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you so much.
До встречи. Все, пока-пока.
Amina, you wanted to tell something? I see your hand. Amina?
Hi, Natalia. No, I had raised my hand for the next speaker.
Okay.
Okay, is it now or were we still responding to Victoria?
No, Victoria already finished. As you understood, this is my direct upliner, your upliner, and now as I know, she's our grandma, yeah?
Yes. Thank you so much. I just want to share my experience, and I think many leaders in the organization know that Amina had gone and then Amina had come back just in time for the Russian trip. And I'm super excited, guys. You just don't understand. The first thing that happened to me is when we arrived in Russia, it snowed. So when we got off the plane and we were ready to get onto our shuttle, it was snowing outside. You should have seen me. I was running around like a kid. It's always been a dream, since I was a child, to actually experience snow. So I'm 46 this year, and it's the first time I've experienced snow. And that is something I can tick off my list. Two things that I've ticked off in Russia: the snow, and then taking a picture in front of that forest, Lerato, those trees, those white trees. I've always loved the trees when I see them in movies. So I'll post a picture later so you can see what I'm talking about. It's the most beautiful picture with the trees there. I don't know what they're called, but they've always been in my mind since I was a kid, or maybe just a teenager. And I would just want to encourage all the leaders of the organization that are present today and our downlines that really let's get onto these trips, because telling a person about the experience or the culture of the organization and trying to excite them with just a group of 10 people or attending an event with 10 people is completely different when you're attending an event with, how many people were there, Natasha? Natalia, I'm back to Natasha.
I think it was more than 1,000. Yes, we had restrictions around 500, but I think it was more than 1,000.
So even if we just put it at the minimum or the max that we had put in, that it would be 500, but sharing that experience with 500 people in one event, it was just amazing, guys. And you get to experience the culture of the organization. From far, you will never understand the organization, the heart of the organization. But once you are in these events, you actually get to understand and actually feel and be part of the heart of the organization. The love we received, and I just got on board when Lerato was sharing his experience. Oh, the photo. It was photo all the way. And the people just grab you. When they see Africa, they just grab your photo. And then you just stand, and if you want to leave, they go again, photo. So we knew that it was photo all the way. So we will appear probably in lots of countries with our faces showing everywhere. And what I learned from the event is learning to, when you hear the personal stories or the personal journeys of top leaders, you see them go up the stage, you see them being recognized and given those checks with the earnings that they earn. Oh my God, they earn. And I was telling my husband last night that please, no longer, nobody must disturb me. I want my money. So you see the earnings, and it's real people. It's not like you see them on YouTube. I mean, I've always listened to Travis's teachings on the compensation plan on YouTube because he's English, he's from the US. And I got to meet him. You should have seen the excitement between me and Lerato when we saw him. And these are real top earners in the organization, and they have the time to stand and talk to you, to even give you one or two pieces of advice, take pictures with you, exchange their personal numbers with you. Not that we're probably going to talk. I don't know. Maybe we will talk. Maybe we will not talk. But that moment in itself, it's something that you can't experience from home. You have to be at the event. And also hearing, sometimes you see the top earners, you think it just came easy. And when you listen to how they got there, the work they had to put in, their background or circumstances that they were dealing with at that particular moment when they joined the business. One, for instance, maybe because I like Trevor so much, when I saw the picture of Travis and the baby, and they had no one to look after their baby, and they had an event where they had to go and do a presentation. So he had the baby. He was, what's imbeleko? What's imbeleko in English? Somebody remind me. That baby hooker that you put the baby in. So he had the baby there, and he was presenting to an audience at an event with his baby in there. And that for me turned everything around. Seeing a father saying, I will not sit home because I don't have a babysitter. I'm building a business. I am going to take my babies with me, and I'm going to do this thing with the odds around me, but I'm doing it. For me, that was it. It said, Amina, you had so many excuses. It's time to just let them go. Sorry, I'm talking too much because I had written notes of my learnings.
You're right, completely.
One speaker actually emphasized, I think it was Kelly, the importance of your network, how it determines your net worth. And I want to share this story because I made sure that I take pictures with top leaders in the organization and start intriguing my South African audience. Everybody wants to talk to me now because I was hanging around with people with a great net worth. And now everybody thinks, hey, Amina's network has gone up. So we want to hang around her. So who you take pictures with or you hang with will actually pick up your own net worth. As you travel also opens your mind. It actually challenges your mind to think bigger than your personal small space at home. When you go out there, you see the different cultures, you meet with different people, you hear different stories, your mind starts thinking bigger than what you thought before. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amina. Thank you. It's, it's really priceless. And, I can tell you, I hope in 1 week approximately, all the photos, professional photos, will be on photoapl.com. So you can take it, it will be professional. I'm sure you will find all our guys. I think most of the photos will be with you, I'm sure.
Yes.
So please check it. Thank
And
you so
thank you,
much.
Natalia and Victoria. Thank you to Sergio. Thank you to Olga that was with us all the whole time. I think Victoria's daughter was also there. We didn't for once feel lost. We were at home.
You know, yes, you saw all the upliners, and what is interesting, when you were on the stage, all your upliners and all other leaders, top leaders, they were making video of you. Everyone was excited that you've been with us during this event. Thank you so much. Thank
And
you.
it made me realize I need to lose weight. Because Victoria kept on saying, "Lean in." When we take pictures, she says to me, "Lean in." Then I realized that 10 minutes to go.
You have a motivation. Fantastic. Fantastic. Who is else? Refill, where are you here? Show us.
I'm here,
your...
Mommy. I've got 2 minutes. I'm gonna go very quickly. Good day, leaders. I hope you are well. I can't show off my face. I am so exhausted and tired. Ooh, it was such an amazing experience. My honeymoon, it was top notch. Thank you, Natalia and Victoria. Okay, it was so amazing. If I can tell you, the first thing that I got, I'm back at work, by the way. My colleagues, they are saying, we thought you have resigned. So I said to them, I received, it clearly shows that my resignation letter, it's coming very soon. Because honestly speaking, I enjoyed every moment. The presentations that were done by the performers, I was listening to Kulikov when he said, you know, there was those ones with the wheels, the guys spinning the wheels inside there. And then he said, you must imagine yourself being in a challenge, thinking that you are all alone, not knowing how you're gonna get out of this. But remember, all of us here, we are family. We are waiting for you to just shout out help, and we will all come running to help you. Irrespective of where you are, we are one family and there is so much support. And honestly speaking, there were so many times where I wanted to give up. Fetan will tell you, Lerato will tell you, I don't know if my sponsor is here, Mam Bongi. When my team leaves, I wanted to give up and leave the business. But then what I realized there is that giving up is not an option. So I've completely scratched it out of my vocabulary. I am not giving up. Natalia, I am not giving up. I made sure that I took contacts. Our tour guide, I took his numbers. Our taxi driver, I took the numbers. The girls in the airport, I took numbers. So, Mommy, prepare yourself. We are doing international presentations now.
I am prepared for three-way call, no problem.
Guys, I am so excited. You don't understand. I am so excited. Now, as I'm talking to you, I've got two people saying they are signing in. But Julia said to me, no. These people, you must train them first. They must read the 45-second presentation before they start signing up, because they need to understand what is it that they are expected to do in the company. It's not about the glim and the glamorous and everything, but it's actually about the real work. Because for us to go there, it was just to show people, and obviously myself saying it's possible, you know, there is this kind of life. But then the real thing, it's starting now. After the entire experience, what is it that I'm doing? You know, so I am really pumped up. I'm really pumped up. I want to get as many people as I can. On our way to the airport yesterday, one of the prospects called me and she was like, Refila, I want to be there. Feta was like, Nana, where are you? So it's so amazing, guys. People, they've been watching, but right now, Lerato, people in Rustenburg, they're waiting for us. We must make sure that they understand what we understood today. They must feel the APL go in the bloodstream. Yo, now I'm energetic again.
You know, Refilda, you're very right. And now you understand what is the power of stories. Because our business, sometimes is more about storytelling, right?
Yes.
So you remember the top leaders on the stage. We are not making presentations for us. We are telling
Yes.
stories. And
Yes,
after
and then
this
I took a
story,
picture
you
with
want to
them.
join business once again, right?
Yes, mommy, I had pictures with Nina, our top earner, and she said to me, you can make it. I believe so much in you. Yo, I'm so encouraged. You just don't understand. Nina told me that I can make it. I can make that 30 million in 9 months.
If she is more than 70 years old, 70. If she could do it, why you cannot?
Why not?
Everything is
Leaders,
up.
thank you so much. Yeah, I am so excited, and I'm busy planning how to actually send all the information to the people, to our groups during the presentation. I'm busy making mini videos so that people can see what I've experienced, and I'm hoping it's going to encourage them to work more, so that next year, April, we're going for the cruise, guys. So Mama Mina and Lerato, yes, you need to make sure that you hit the gym. I'm also going today. I'm starting.
I've made already my first step when I was in Moscow. I am ready.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Lucille. It's really
Thank you.
important.
Yes, Mami,
will-
thank you so much.
Yes, we will talk about how to present business to people. But you know, using the opportunity, I would like once again you to refresh your success stories. You remember when we started in this support group, I ask everyone to make their success story. So I want to address to everyone who is here in this Zoom meeting, who has no success story, just make it, because it's really important. Maybe someone from your prospect, or maybe someone from prospect of your leaders, or in different, in other teams, they will find themselves in your story. So it's really very important to have your own story of success. I know that most of you have, but ask those who did not make it before, make it, okay? Very good. Who's next? Who is next? Let me see.
I can
Fetsang. You're
I
here.
can go while my child is away.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So give us
Good
the
evening, good
emotions.
evening, everybody. Yo, I screamed at the top of my lungs. I think each and every video you could hear me screaming there. My partner asked if I drank, and I'm like, I was super, super sober. I did not drink anything. I think for me, I just had too many emotions. That mask did wonders for Julia in the plane coming back home. Everybody in Doha wanted to smile with her. Anyway, for me, it was emotional. I had too many emotions because the trip made me realize where I started, where I have been in the business, and where I currently am in the business. And it made me realize that when you know, you can go through all the emotions, you can feel like you want to quit, but the moment you realize that you are in the business for yourself, and you start making that decision that no matter what happens, no matter how hard it gets, I will stick with this business because your reason is definitely different to another person's reason, then you know that you are in business for yourself, with your upliner, of course, the one who supports you. So the emotions also came in when I honestly, well, when I met you at the airport. That for me was, I don't know, a moment that will always and forever in my mind. And when I realized that you and Victoria share more than the business, and just more than the upliner and the downliner love and relationship. I've learned a lot from being with you, and it was hard to speak to Victoria, but I mean, Mama Africa was with us throughout the event. And please tell her that we honestly and from the bottom of our hearts saying thank you. Because even the little things that she didn't have to do, she did. You know, when we could not hear properly from the translators, she would go and grab all the translators for the whole team, came back with them. So we like, honestly, that really touched me. But it made me also realize that you and her connect more than what we see on the business. You've been friends ever since then. And also it's about the what I would say what APL Go is trying to teach us. When we keep on telling people that the culture of the business is nothing compared to, I don't know, but it shows that it is, you know, it is in you, you practice it, it even comes naturally. She couldn't have done that to people that she definitely does not know, we met for the first time. So that for me was incredible. But also I realized when all the leaders, the top leaders, went on stage and they gave us their stories, that made me realize, I had a aha moment, because you've been talking to us about the 45 seconds. There is a lot that you taught us, but I think because we are so used to you, sometimes we hear and it goes into our minds later in the stage. So when we had Travis and them talking about the 45 seconds, I looked at Julia and I said, they are referring about the book. So it made me realize that all the top leaders in the business and people who make it in the business, they have actually gone through this initiation. You know, you're not only just saying go through it because you want us to read, but you want us to understand the business. You want us to change and think about the business in a different way that we've been thinking about it. And honestly speaking, after reading that book, something in me changed completely. I now see myself as the leader, not the leader that I thought I was. I have this confidence that I feel like, dude, like if you meet me on the street, you will see that. And that's what people always say. Confidence goes with how you present yourself to other people. So I'm a changed person after I read 45 seconds. And I think I'm going to follow onto the footsteps of all the great leaders who went through that book, because it changes our lives. But yeah, I was scared going to Russia because I have a mother who, I call my mother a panic button. She panics about everything and anything. So when I told her I'm going to Russia, she started praying, oh, my daughter, I hope you come back safe. And I started getting, scared a little bit. I didn't want to show her that I'm scared. I went there, but yeah, Russians don't smile a lot, you know. Their faces are not welcoming, but their heart says a lot. You even forget that, oh, this guy looked at me funny. And you're like, oh, but he is so cute. He has a wonderful personality. Though we struggled a lot with communication. But I think after the struggle, then you make it a memory. Like, when you said this and he said that, now we realize that sign language do work, whether you understand it or you don't. And sign language is a language that everybody understands. When we talk about food, if you take your hands to your mouth, they will understand that that's food. So the experience was incredible. Thank you, Natalia, and thank you to everybody who was with us from when we started booking and up until now that we are home. It was incredible. It changed the way I viewed myself in the business. And it also makes you realize that, you know what, you might be lower on the hierarchy, but and that's how you feel, but the company does not see you as somebody who's lower in the hierarchy, because they treat everybody the same. That was just my experience.
Opportunity, right?
Yes.
You reminded me the meeting in the airport, first meeting. I was thinking about this meeting so many times, and I told to my husband, oh my God, they are coming. I was thinking about this. I should not cry. I should not cry. And when you came, it was like, but I'm so happy. I just want to ask you not to stop your emotions. What you took from this event, use it, share it, and don't stop, please, because it's really important. Of course, we will have a lot of events, And we are now preparing, because now we have the best conditions to the next event, next November. But please don't stop. Thank you so much for sharing this 45-second presentation. It's really important. And I thanked Kauri for the reminding about this Coca-Cola. You remember about Coca-Cola
Yes.
when he talked? So just think about this. When he was talking about power of leverage, I told you many times, it's really important. This is our duplication. So if you stop selling, you have no money. You remember. That's why always we're speaking about building a team and building a power of leverage. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Yeah.
his explanation was the simplest explanation you can ever have, but it was mind-blowing.
You know, and you read it before, right? You read it before.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Julia, our radio voice. Julia, where are you?
Hi, I'm here.
Let me see you.
You see me?
Yes, sure.
I'm still in hospital.
You had a lot of adventures, I understand, right? Especially on the Red Square.
Yeah, no, I left a bit of me in Russia. And it's still there behind, but I just thought quick before they're gonna put a sling on me. They said next week they will see what to do, if I need an MRI or not. But yeah, anyway, so quickly before they come back. Cool. All right, so guys, I think the leaders have spoken. I came in late. I think I missed most of the feedback from others. But for me, I think by now you know I'm a very emotional person. But this event.
We are losing you.
A crazy it is totally crazy. So nothing here is done the normal way. If you're thinking you have attended other network marketing, whatever event, there is, our president just goes overboard. When they say go big or go home, it's really what he does. And sometimes we can't explain it. We can share the videos, we can share everything, but at the moment, he does one act after the other, and he's thinking, okay, now he's done, he can't top that, and then he does something else. And then you then realize how much he does things himself. For me, that was really the first thing. He does not send anyone. He loves APL so much as it is his family. As the leader of the family, he is there, he's present. He's not sitting somewhere up there on some chair, we can't see him, and then other people are doing the job. He is within us. So that for me says a lot, that if he can put in so many hours preparing for these events and actually be there in that event. So that was the first thing. I love that. Are you able to hear me? I took out my other side. Are you able to hear me?
Oh, now it's better.
Oh, is it better? Okay. So yes, I was talking about the president and how crazy it is. But let me tell you what I took away from this. We take it for granted when we say write down your why, write down what is it, that you want. But let me tell you one piece of it. If you say you want 2 million, you specifically need to write down what you're going to do with that 10 million. If you do not know what you want to do with that money, you're going to rotate like this. So it's not only you wanting money and saying, okay, I'm in debt right now, yes, but you really need to sit down and say how much you want and what are you going to do with that money. And that for me is what I've seen with all the speakers, because they said from the beginning, initially when I was down and out, I wrote down exactly what I wanted. And then when it happened, like, look, it happened. And none of them said, I want 2 million. No, there were things they want to do with the money. Remember, you want the money to do something. So it's things that you want to do with that money. Whether you want to open an orphanage, whether you want to travel, it doesn't matter. But for me, realizing that because we are in financial struggles, you just say, if I could just get this much, and then it's not really going to materialize in the way that you want it because you need to specify what it is. So that's a second thing. Besides our president being crazy, it means you need to be crazy, guys. We need to be crazy to get crazy money.
Crazy people earn crazy money, right?
And another thing, I think they've mentioned it, but I'm going to say it again. All network marketers, the ones that are actually doing network marketing the correct way, say the same thing, guys. They all say the same thing on how we should be doing this business. We just need to have the discipline and the patience to do it. If you can listen to all their stories, how they got to where they are, how they actually did the marketing, they built teams, and guys, the implementation is just it. We have the information here. We just have to practically do them. And being of a kind heart does not take anything away from you. It actually brings a whole lot to you. It is amazing how everyone at APL Go has this giving heart. They will ask, are you okay? Do you want this? You know, what can we do for you? And you're thinking, okay, there's so many Natalias here. And oh, Victoria, oh my goodness. So guys, I mean, in a nutshell, I just really okay, they're gonna come back now. So I just wanted to say it was amazing. Thank you. It was an awesome experience. I am gonna share it, definitely. I'm just gonna fix my arm because I left it there. So I'm gonna fix my arm. Once that is done, I'm on board. And please, let's go again next year. Let's try our best to attend the event. Okay, they're here, guys. Ciao, bye.
Thank you, Julia. Yes, yes, this is the exciting information. Thank you so much. Let me see who is here. Lerato, you wanted to tell something?
Yes, you know, as the leaders are talking, you know, we were talking when we were in Russia that, you know, all of these people that were there believed in us so much. You know, the president showed not with his words, but with his actions that he believes in us so much. He believes in what we can do. He believes in what African can do. You did it, everybody. And I think we just have to believe what we can do as South Africans, as Africans. We need to believe in the company as much as the company believes in us. You know, it was said over and over again that whatever you guys need, we will help you to make the money. We want you to make the money. He said that as much as he wants to make the millions or the billions, but he can't do it without us. You know, and that's all that he was saying over and over, that I believe in you guys. We were on stage and we have done nothing. We didn't deserve to be on the stage, but they put us up, and it was a way of saying, guys, you too can be here. You too can be recognized. There were so many things that were being done, and we thought, but we don't really deserve these things. But they will be done day after day after day. And all he was saying is, guys, I believe in you. And you guys also said that we've got one of the best offices in the whole world. Another thing where the president is saying, I believe in South Africa. I believe in Africa. And all I'm saying to all the leaders that are here, let us believe in ourselves. Let us believe in the company. Let us believe in our leadership. We've got everything we need to make this company a success. It's just about us believing and acting. But yeah, you know, I'm also very emotional. As everyone else is talking, I'm extremely emotional. But guys, let's make 2022 an incredible year for APL Go.
Thank you, Lerato. I remember Ifirwe when she saw Nina on the stage with a paycheck, $2 million during just 9 months. She was like, look, next year I'm there, next year. So yeah, but you know, guys, in order to achieve it, in order to be there, of course, you saw a lot of people on the stage, We have a lot of nominations, so to say. We have golden leaf, we have qualifications, we have a lot of closed clubs. But you need to understand, to be there, you need to do something. And our president, when he is making promotions for the next event, and I'm sure next event will not be in Moscow, the whole event will be on the islands, Turks and Caicos. This is near Bahama, if you know where is it. And to be there on the stage, not only in vacation, this is a fairy tale vacation, but to be there on the stage, you have a lot of possibilities. One of these possibilities, the qualification. And you know, sometimes I understood it not from the first time, especially first year when I was proposed to make the first step to the next vacation event and so on. I was, why should I do it? Why should I do it? There is no sense or something like this, you know? And only now I understand how important it is for your business, because making promo for the next year event, you're growing with your qualifications. Automatically, a lot of promotions will be mixed between each other. It will be easier for you to make it. That's why it's very good. And I think everyone understood that we need to make promos. We need to use promos, different types of promos, because our company is based on the promos. But I would like to give a word to one. We have 3 corporates who were with us. Who wants to say something? Leoshni, Candice, John. I think you also had a great experience.
Absolutely.
Hello, hello.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So for me, yeah, I think the sentiments of the leaders that just spoke, it's new to all of us. And I think we had our impressions about APL. We knew what APL was all about, but I think coming to the event and experiencing it on a global stage, it was mind-blowing. So, I mean, the entertainment was awesome. It actually shows how our company sets apart from the rest of the MLM companies. And what I loved about the entertainment, it wasn't just entertainment to entertain us. If we listened carefully to the president as he introduced a certain concept or a certain lesson, every piece of entertainment that we had was related, it represented what the message that he was trying to send us. And I just thought that was so well thought. It wasn't just there just to make us laugh or make us, you know, blow our minds with what these artists can do, but it's also a lesson that has been embedded in our heads. From our side, I think over and above that, just meeting the corporate team, and besides being so welcomed, you know, by the Russians and having such a with all of them being so hospitable, I think we as corporate staff as well find ourselves in a very fortunate situation to be working with such generous, such welcoming corporate staff there in Russia. They also, treated us so well. They showed us so much from a corporate side as well, that it helped us learn so much in terms of what we can do when we come back to South Africa for APL here. So that was amazing. And I think, listening to the leaders here today, I am so inspired that you guys are so inspired, because we know that we can work together and we can really take APL Africa to the next level, most definitely. And I mean, something that you guys must not forget is that you are the pioneers for APL here in Africa, in South Africa. So, it's up to you to lead the way, and whoever follows is not going to just grow themselves, they're going to grow you as well. So absolutely amazing weekend, basically the whole week. I can't wait for the next event, and I think we all are going to work extremely hard together to make sure that not just the people that went now, more are going to follow us. We're going to fill up that aeroplane, at least zone 1. Or zone 2 or zone 3, whichever zone they called us into the aeroplane, right? So we need to make sure that we all are on that flight next year. And we're going to go there not only to watch the event, but also to be congratulating our people that are going to go on stage and collect those awards. So yeah, it was really great. And thank you guys. It was so amazing being with you all this weekend and this week. Can't wait to see you again.
Thank you, Leoshni. You know, it's difficult sometimes to explain, to express the emotions and feelings, because this couple of days, for me, it was a week, for you, maybe a couple of days less, but so many events during this short period of time. So I think 1 month passed, but not a couple of days, you know. It's difficult to express everything, but I'm sure from day to day, the leaders will tell you a lot of interesting stories from this travel. I'm sure, absolutely. Very good. Candice, John?
Yeah, I just want to say, guys, it was spectacular. It was like really mind-blowing. It was an event of note, and like Leoshni said, behind every act, there was a message that the president conveyed to us on Sunday during his speech and so on. So it was very inspirational, and I think the most important takeaway that all of you should remember from the weekend is where the other partners started their journey with APL. I think that's the most important message that you can take out of everything that you've seen and heard. That is the most important. They also have history. Their lives were not all glitter and gold and silver spoon in their mouths and had everything that they wanted from the word go in their lives. They had history, and they had their lives changed through APL. They had decisions that they needed to make, where they want to go with APL, what they want out of this life, and how APL was going to provide that for them. So take the stories away, and like Natalia said, it's all about the stories. Make that passion and that enthusiasm that you have now, let it follow you through your journey from this moment onwards. Because you were there, you were a living testimony of the power of APL, the power of our products, the power of the business. You have it in your hands now. You understand it better. So if anything else, just let that drive you to take it to the next level. And let's take it out to South Africa and make sure it becomes a household name, because ultimately that is what we need to have it done. We need to change people's lives. And like I said, we need to change their lives one drop at a time. Just one drop in each of those boxes will change people's lives, because everybody has a health issue as far as I'm concerned. And we've got the best products to address those health issues. And the business will always be secondary. And whatever you share, it will come back to you tenfold. And like you said, the example that Corey gave, what was the most basic ever. Just duplicate yourself constantly. Constantly duplicate yourself into others. Be the leader that can inspire others to become leaders, to do what you do. So even in your absence, it's like you are always present. That's what I said on stage. Even in your absence, it's like you are always there, and the business will continue to move forward. So I'm happy that all of you could experience this, and you had the best host ever, hostess and host ever, Natalia and her husband Sergey. I mean, it was just great. We finally got to be hosted by them for, I think, a half an hour, but it was almost like we were in their room the entire weekend, and that half an hour was just great. So thank you very much, Natalia, for that. I think we also covered a whole lot of issues that we needed to just clarify and, and just absorb and just take in as to how we're going to move forward. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, guys, it was just great. And let's move forward to next year, because 2022 has a lot coming for us. And if we all just pull together, I'm sure we're going to make it. And Lerato, don't for 1 minute think you were the man of the moment there in APL in Russia. Don't for 1 moment. Listen here. If we need to compare notes, you need to speak to Lee and to Candice. They will tell you. But well done, my man. Well done. You stood out, and you were in there. I saw you were in the zone constantly. So well done to you, and well done to all the other ladies. You were all great. Really, it was great to have you guys there. Thank you.
I
that's all
think
from me.
next time we need to stay for one more week, but not one day, right? After the event.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
Okay, thank you so much. I see Refilwe Fetsang would like to say something more, right?
Yes, I forgot to say that it was only, if I don't count the corporate, because corporate team was sitting on the other side. Our side, I think we were 7, right? But the noise that we made, 7 of us, everybody kept on looking back or to the row that we were in. And we all shouted and said, you guys had APL Go events without Africa. 2021, you will know with the noise that APL Go is, and it could have been wonderful and more fulfilling if we had our brothers and sisters from Nigeria, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, and Ghana. But I do understand they had hiccups here and there. But you guys, we are nothing without you there. Like, we are nothing without you there. Next year, can we all go? So that when we say we are from South Africa and they like Africa, we say, yes. There was one lady who said, where are you from? And I'm like, South Africa. She said, Africa, Ghana. I just said, yes. And because I was never going to explain my situation. So yes, we are nothing without our African brothers and sisters. And finally, please say thank you to Mr. Sergey. He was our bartender. He did everything possible to get us drunk.
No, you didn't tell it. No, it was not you. The truth is going out.
Natalia.
Oh my God. Okay, good. So Refilwe, you wanted to tell something.
Oh yes, and there was something that I learned that we always talk about it. I'm not sure who those couple were. The one who said they should switch off the entire lights off, and then we starting lighting up with our phones. So I remember we spoke to Julia about it, that we don't lose anything by sharing our light with other people. So I think for us as a team here in South Africa, we're not gonna lose nothing if we go out and start sharing the whole information, the experience with the rest of the continent. And I was looking forward to meet Albert and Dr. Kumkum, but next year at the Caribbeans, I believe we will be together. I love you so much, guys, and thank you. Candice, thank you so much for tolerating me and allowing me to be the pain.
You weren't a pain at all. It's a pleasure.
You know, we are more than family, I think so, after this adventure. We are more than family. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Pam, I think you have some news for us, right?
Yes, I couldn't wait to share this news, Natalia. And thank you to everybody. I missed you guys so much. But I know next year I'll be able to join you guys, and your stories were inspirational. You've created such a strong brand for yourself. And this is what I said from the beginning. Invest in yourself first, and you will see, you will reap from these rewards. And I've got something exciting to share with you. As you guys know, one of the criteria to complete step 1 for this qualification is you need to make 2,000 PV by the 7th of December. But Mr. Kulikov has challenged us in Africa, and he's made an exception for us. And he wants you guys to know that he's making this exception for every African leader on the continent. If we produce 250 people to make a minimum of 1,000 PV until the 30th of November, you would have completed step 1 of your qualification.
Wow.
So is
That's
everybody,
really
I see everybody's quiet. Anybody excited about that?
Please repeat.
I didn't hear that correctly.
Say that again. Say that again.
Hmm.
Okay. So for you to qualify to go on the incentive next year, you have to complete step 1. Step 1 means initially you would need to have done 2,000 PV over activity by the 7th of December.
On the personal account, yes.
On your personal activity. You guys are aware of that, right? This was launched at the event.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But he's made an exception for Africa. He's reduced the
time,
PV.
the first
for
time
the
in the
first time.
history of the company.
He's made such a big exception that he's saying, I'll let you guys go at 1,000 PV, personal activity, until the 30th of November. But there's a condition. The condition is we need to take a minimum of 250 people from Africa.
Whole continent, different teams, it doesn't matter.
Different teams.
Yes.
Okay, so is anybody up for the challenge? I'm assuming, I know after this excitement, everybody's going to be working. No team, no sleep to get that 1,000 PV done.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
we have enough
I'm
time.
not sharing anything.
We have enough time to do it. It's really not difficult.
It's not
So
difficult.
we have to get 1,000 PVs personally, but 250 people have to do that.
Yes.
Right.
Is it 250 people going, or is it 250 signups?
No, 250 people going. We need to have 250 people on the whole Africa continent who will make first step.
Okay.
Oh, now I get it. Okay.
You understand?
For the recruiting, this is the second step. These are your money, you know, we will help each other.
Okay.
Second step is valid till 31st March. So for now, let's complete step 1 of the promotion. So what we want to do is get our leaders to at least commit till the end of the month on people that they're going to get to 1,000 PV. Can you guys do this? So I said to Mr. Kulikov, we are up for the challenge. We are going to prove that we're going to take 250 people on the African continent to that island next year. Are we up for the challenge?
Yes, we are.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are we up? Okay, I'm
Bring it
excited just
on.
like you are. And I want to make sure we do not disappoint our president. He's given his heart, he's given him, and like you said, he's willing to do anything for the African continent. And he's made an exception, especially for this continent. So please, let's not disappoint him.
All right.
Fantastic. First time.
Let's get to the trip. I think you can. I think the rest of Ghana and Nigeria, I think, couldn't go on this one because of visa issues, right?
Correct.
So I think we need to understand what are the travel requirements for this particular one, because if we sign up people and then they can't go there, it's going to be a problem. Let's work on all those things now, knowing very well that when you engage this person, you tell them that you need to start applying for your visa. You know how long it takes, so that we get those processes in place as well, that when we sign up a person, every other thing is ticked off.
Definitely. So we will
You're
prepare all
completely
the
right.
communications. We will work, and Natalia is fully aware. I mean, you've attended many of these incentive trips, Natalia, and I'm sure this trip was going to be mind-blowing. It's a beautiful island.
Yes, this is the richest one. This is a fairy tale, you know, it's something like we never heard about this, you know. I really, those who've been on the event, you saw the video, and I think we can share this video, right?
Yes, Mr. Kulikov shared the video. Let me send that video to you. But also what's important, there's another qualification he's increased. Up till the 21st of November, you know, we've got the current promotion in Africa. Correct? Has everybody seen the promotion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So normally at 150 over activity, you're getting 100% free product presentation, right? promotional product.
Mm.
However, if you make your 1,000 PV before the 21st of November, you will receive 200% of free product.
200% of gift product. Can you imagine?
Right?
Mm.
Sorry?
You are not kidding.
I'm
No.
not joking. He's made an exception for us. The system's already configured.
So now you can share
I think
our
we need
product.
to finish this meeting because time is money for the moment.
So guys, let's go out and let's do this. I said to Natalia, I'm confident that with our team, we're going to achieve the results. And by the end of November, we can proudly have 250 people. If you have any questions, I'm available. But thank you, everybody, for all your commitment and hard work. To every single leader, we really, really appreciate you and we love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank
very
you.
much.
Any
Guys.
question, I'm always at your disposal. Yes, we did not make today one of the training we planned, but one of the training was the event. So something we've done today, and I'm sure you are excited to make the next steps. And who knows, maybe at the beginning of December, I will not promise. Let me close my mouth. Okay, let's do what we plan to do.
Thanks, Natalia. Thanks, team. Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
To the
guys.
leaders, thank you.
All
Enjoy.
the best. Love you,
See you.
and enjoy your day. And I'm always at your disposal, as you know.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Leoshni. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Dastavanya.
Julia, I think you have the same now voice as Refilwe. You are together. Refilwe was like, when she saw the red suit, you know, this was a woman with a paycheck. She said, I'm there in 1 year. I'm there next time. Good.
Paka, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.